Well, good morning to all in the Marmy Army this morning. God, how exciting! Heading towards Naseby. It's the Battle of Naseby. It is race day 4 of 6. And what to tell you, this race came number 1 in MARM's 2023 race guide. It's a coveted guide, but this came first. Now, today I am running the 3/4 marathon. Never done that before. But when I had a chat to Simon Hollis, who is the race director of Go Beyond Challenge, he used the words, "No one's really doing it, you might win this." I heard those words coming through his gravelly voice, and that was enough for me. God, me and Simon. It was only a year to the day that lovely Simon stopped me on the way out of making a quick exit from Nasby Village Hall and said, "You need to come to Northampton." Those were the only words I needed. Didn't know what it was for. Might have been just going round to his house. Could have been a weirdo. It doesn't matter, right? I leapt upon the opportunity and the start of a beautiful friendship was born. You know, that's what they call us in the business. He's the race director and I am the customer, you know, and in the race business they go, oh, here they come, they're two of them, you know, he runs and organises the races and the little guy turns up to them. Had to get up at the crack of dawn this morning actually to walk the dogs. Part of several concessions that I make to do this sort of race day thing that I do. You know, I have to make sure that sort of like the dishwasher's empty. I have to make sure that the dogs have been walked and fed, you know, so that everybody else can sort of wake up at their leisure, which I think is probably fair enough. I've said this to you before. I will get in at 12 o'clock today, hopefully clutching a glass trophy. I won't make the trophy, but if I do, anyway, either way, I'll be clutching a glass trophy and I'll say to the kids, look, and they'll go, have you been to the shop? And I'll say, no, your dad has heroically been pounding the streets of Naseby. And they'll look at each other. It means absolutely nothing. Unless it's a course on Mario Kart, they've got no point of reference.
If you're still watching at this point, remember to hit like, hit subscribe and hit the bell. Really helps me to grow the channel.
Do you know, just been chatting to Simon. He's got 5 distances going out today, right? And the 5 distances are 10k, half marathon, 3/4 marathon, and ultra marathon, right? So he said to me, right, do the 3/4 marathon. Not many people are doing it. Like, you might win. I had a look down the list, and there's probably it looked like there were only about 20 odd people doing it, right? So the excitement is building. You know, that glass trophy, you know, that I got last time, you never know. I could get another one. The first, second, third, you know, you never know. All right. Then I've just said to him, right, not many people doing the 3/4, Simon. You were right. I'm really up for this. I'm really excited. He's excited for a different reason. I said, why are you excited, Simon? He said, well, I'll tell you. Like, today, he's got a famous ultra runner, and he's really excited because she's going to be running the ultra today. However, she phoned him up this morning and said that she wasn't quite feeling it, so she's not going to do an ultra. She was going to book him for the half. She's since texted him back a bit later saying she is feeling a little bit better, so she's not doing the half. She's doing the 3/4 marathon. Right? God's sake! I was set to bloody win it. Was never going to win it, but for God's sake, bloody hell, I've driven all the way here to get beaten by some sort of world class. I mean, like, she is injured, so you know, you never know. You know, hopefully she has some massive collapse, you know, disc in her back goes, something awful. Can I say that? Good luck, Amy. I mean that. Good luck. Look, the reason I'm walking down this lonely old road, I come here every year, is to pay homage to the Battle of Naseby War Monument. And there it is. It's just to commemorate all of those royalists and parliamentarians who were killed in the Battle of Naseby, the Great Battle of Naseby. The royalists were obliterated by the parliamentarians. Now the king put all of his trust in his cousin Rupert. Right, well there's your first mistake. Don't let a guy called Rupert do your scrapping for you. And never put your faith in a cousin. Right, they're ridiculously unreliable. Family connections are weak and they let you down. So Rupert apparently sold himself as this like military sort of tactician and leader. He was useless. Do you know what flummoxed him apparently? Fog. Fog flummoxed him. He couldn't see where he was going, and the ground in which he was kind of like hoping to form a pincer movement of an attack, he couldn't find. Personally, I think it was the fact that he was wearing a red jumper and yellow check trousers that probably gave up the game. But either way, he was part of the force that got routed at Naseby and ultimately led to the beheading of King Charles I, or Ben Kenobi, as I like to call him, as played by Alec Guinness in the film Cromwell. Right, now I am hiding in the back of the car because I've got a decision to make. A, I've got a vest on, but B, I've also been given these, right? And these are called sleeves, and apparently you put these on your arms, right? But look, I've tried it on my arm. I don't know whether it's because I'm muscle deficient, but I don't really know what they are. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. They're like puppets. I can't wear these. I can't wear these. I can't wear these. So I'm wearing the vest. Right, I've taken the plunge and I've gone for the vest, even though the sun has now gone behind the clouds. Just did a test saunter in it. And even though, you know, you can see that the arms are fairly weedy and white as a sheet, just as I meandered through the cars, you could hear the knicker elastic snap as I weaved my way through the vehicles. Now, me v Gove, where are we today? Right, this is madness, right? I have put in my goal time for this race. It's a 3/4 marathon, so I've thought an hour and a half for the half, and then another 45 minutes, which I thought was setting myself a bit of a tight target. Right, so I've gone 2 hours 15. Gove has gone 2 hours 4 minutes. Right, madness. I think he thinks that I'm going to be running half marathon speed, 1 hour 23 or whatever, full hammer out here in Naseby. He's a goose. He's an absolute goose. He has played right into my hands. He's all over the shop. His legs have gone. 3, 2, 1, go! Right, that's the half that's just going. The race should be in. Guy there just at the end.
In the midst there is the legend, is the middle-aged running man, Mr. Tim Sent. So yeah.
Not embarrassing at all. Not Which way are we going?
2, 1, go!
Right, we're in. And we're off. Guy here just gone out to get his paper. Fuming. I want my Sunday Times. Yeah. Springer Spaniel in the back. Nightmare. Horrible to his neighbours. Shouts at people who walk across his garden. You know the sort. This the way. Which way? Go straight on.
You want to go? Right.
This way. Oh. Cheers. Right, that is the first hurdle. Right now, I am fully dependent upon this watch, Michael Gove, my watch, right? Because he's predicted 2 hours 4 minutes. There's no way, and I'm suspicious. Why predict that? I know one of the reasons he's going to predict that is because he's in charge of the nav. I'm paranoid that he's going to send me a shortcut, get me disqualified, but hit his goal time. That would be a double whammy for Gove. I'm annoyed because my friend Ian, his watch told him to go this way. Mine, nothing, didn't say a word. Ian's watch is obviously a loyal friend. There it is. ...7 miles in. Go
Still telling me nothing. I'm getting stung to buggery. I miss the muscles covered in rape. Ah! I don't know if you can see all the stingers here, but I've been stung more times than bloody council tax here. I think this would be a lovely time for a game of career versus career. I'm going to say 2 words: career or career. If you think it's career as in the country, shout Kim Jong-un. If you think it's career as in the job, shout jobs are good. Are we ready? Question number 1. Pens and papers ready? I trust you to mark your own papers. Career. It was Kim Jong-un. Question number 2. Career. It was jobs are good. And finally, number 3. Career. Hey! It was Kim Jong-un. Not that man. He seemed quite friendly. Right, halfway round, I've done 1 flask of water, 2 gels. I can smell water. It's down there, I think. Sorry? I've just seen the bloke in first just going down there. Class. Has he gone the wrong way? So it's that way. Ended up flat as a rabbit there. Right, Ian is up here. Now, I have no idea where he's leading me, but he's leading me to an abandoned barn. What could be wrong with that? Right, I'm struggling now. We're about 15 miles in. And I just want to get on the road. This is crap. Once Ian's on the road, he can do what he likes, but he's there. And he's moving away from me now. I'm in a real moral dilemma here, because even if I could catch Ian, which I can't, but if I could, it wouldn't actually be morally right to overtake him, because he's guided me round like some sort of lost ghost. Me, not him. I've got to catch up with him because I don't know where I'm going when he gets through that hedge. It's a bloody nightmare. And he keeps looking around. I don't know whether it's guilt. I'm like a bad smell. Oh, Ian! Don't leave me. Thank God. 3/4 marathon. That way. Oh, smashing. Oh, through there.
Yeah, and follow to that gap in the thing where he is.
Up there.
Yeah.
Got you, thank you. Oh. Here? Now, I think after this, we're all marked. I've done that ridiculous thing where I poured water all over my head. Sweat's gone in my eyes. I can taste my own scalp. And I'm hoping on the other side of this field, there is road. Right, Naso down there, just having a bit of a breather. Honestly, everything's gone today. Groins, hamstring, arse, groins, calves, head, perineum. Anyway, alright, come on, we're downhill. Let's make up some time. Come on! I think I can see my way in. This has been really, really tough. I wanted to get up on the hill, you know, so I could see where Fairfax and his new model army, you know, army for the models. Terrifying. Load of models against a bloke called Rupert. Must have been some kick-off. Right, now we're up here, I suppose. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Oh, mate. Thank you very, very much. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, well done.
Well done. Well done. Yeah, brilliant. You?
Number 1 was 7, which is Shane Corey.
We're all right there, aren't we?
Yeah, let me get this. There we go.
Look,
Not a bad day out, yeah.
If you're still watching at this point, remember to hit like, hit subscribe and hit the bell. Really helps me to grow the channel.
So, there we go. Naseby. Last year 3rd, this year 2nd. Bloody 2nd. That is a delighted 2nd, not a disgruntled 2nd. We were both miles off it today. I think I finished in about, I don't know, 2:30 or something like that. 2:15 as a prediction was a fool's errand. But Gove, what was Gove doing? 2:04. I mean, that's pathetic. All right, so it's 3-1 MARM. I'm delighted with that. I am slightly paranoid now that Gove is luring me into a false sense of security and is now going to either do something silly with my Worcester time. To be honest, the thought of running a marathon in this kind of temperature next week, I don't think I've got it in me, to be fair, but it's time for me to get back into the Marmobile and mosey on back to Solar Hall. She's looking clean, the Marmobile is at the moment. Look at that. Look at that. Let's get in the hearse. See you later.